No, but great. She is. Like, she didn't know. Remember, you're able to see. There's not enough room between Chris, so she's taking they're going to the back. Oh, yeah, Helen and Nice job navigating that now, huh? Ready to graduate. There's a lot, they all say handicap. Someone can take those. Why don't we have someone take them? The handicap signs, so that like those people standing in the back can sit there.
Like Ariana Getchell is standing in the back with her parents, they can just sit there. See, they're standing in the back.
Like
they can sit in that front row. I don't think we're gonna need like those seats.
There's no room. Like, and also forgive me, stereotype. I think most people have mobility. I think most people have mobility challenges. I'd like to find someone to do it. I could ask the marshals for it.
What?
I could ask one of the marshals.
I'll go ask.
I got that. In the window. See the kids in the window?
Oh yeah. I think those are both.
Who are they? Aww.
I don't know. He was with them.
Yeah, I don't want to give them. That's what we give to the kids, like when they don't, every other kid.
NHS board there?
But maybe it's already over. What? Faculty, there are seats over here, to my right. Welcome to the Concord-Carlisle High School commencement for the class of 2025. I now invite Aiden Hitchcock to the stage to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Family and friends, please rise as you are willing and able.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And congratulations, graduates, to the class of 2025.
Very good job. Please remain standing as you are willing and able, as the CCHS graduation band will now play the national anthem.
Please be seated. Before we begin this joyous ceremony, let me remind you to please turn off your cell phones and enjoy the ceremony. It is now my privilege to introduce to you the Superintendent of Concord Public Schools and of the Concord-Carlisle Regional School District, Dr. Lori Hunter.
Good morning. Welcome, parents, faculty, members of the Concord-Carlisle Regional School Committee, co-principals Miller and Stahl, other distinguished guests, and most importantly, the Concord-Carlisle class of 2025. It is with great pleasure that we welcome you to today's celebration. We are excited for this milestone and all that it brings. We are thrilled you are here to share this with us today. Typically, a moment during the year will inspire me for this speech. Well into the spring this year, I realized that the moment had not yet come. In the early morning hours of April 22nd, I knew why. The moment was not the one I expected or could have imagined. Indeed, the moment was one of tragedy and pain that often leaves us at a loss for words. We would lean into one another as a community, finding love among our sadness. Somehow, a second moment came to frame this speech, happened a day later when one word would define us. A lovely retired administrative assistant who does virtual work for us and whom I have only met remotely, sent me an email entitled Concord-Carlisle Courage. CC Courage. In my search for ways to communicate, I would share the phrase. It would help to ground us as we supported and held each other in the days that followed. Courage. In reviewing a search for definitions of courage, I found the definition from the Merriam-Webster dictionary as the mental or moral strength to venture, persevere, and withstand danger, fear, or difficulty. Another online definition named courage as strength in the face of pain or grief. Indeed, courage can only occur when something is hard. Courage is about getting through it to what is next. The courageous moments since we lost Hannah, Maisie, and Jimmy are endless. I see courage everywhere. What comes to your mind when we think about courage? My first association was the cowardly lion in The Wizard of Oz. I ended up going down this path of researching what was the lion actually afraid of after all, and what did he need courage for? The short answer, everything. Apparently the lion needed courage because everything was hard for him. The next place courage came to mind is JFK's profiles in courage. JFK highlighted historical peers to emphasize their work and its impact. The book has had its controversies, but it became the basis for the Kennedy Foundation's Profile in Courage Award. According to the JFK Presidential Library and Museum, the award is provided to an annual winner exemplifying characteristics of leaders deemed courageous in acting beyond a focus on pressures of being liked, reelected, or to please certain interest groups. Courage is doing more than daily politics. What does courage mean for us in this place and time? Implied in courage is that we are going to be okay on the other side, even when things are hard, really hard, and we will. This past week has been a concrete acknowledgement of that as you treasured your time together, celebrated accomplishments, and just had fun in each other's company. Being okay and being the same are distinct from one another. We are not the same. Perhaps we are better. The extraordinary courage you found over the last 5 weeks because you had so much already. And that was the foundation that kept you going. Here's where I see courage. Courage is the opening night of the new play or musical. Courage is playing in a competitive athletic event when the other team is probably better than you. Courage is taking a test in a subject that you aren't very confident in. Courage is standing up for your values in social justice, sustainability, and democracy. Courage is speaking up for a friend on the receiving end of harmful words. Courage is trying something new. Courage is reaching out to someone who needs a friend. Courage is making plans for what is to come after high school. Courage is leaving the adults who have supported you until now. Courage is coming back to school as seniors this April after losing Hannah, Jimmy, and Maisie. Courage is supporting one another in whatever you needed, whether you were really close to them or hardly knew them. Courage is celebrating and having fun despite it all, maybe with just a little more appreciation for how special the moments actually are. As part of this morning ceremony, I'm also here to award diplomas to Hannah, Jimmy, and Maisie. Their efforts and accomplishments are part of our joy this morning. Earlier this week, we presented CCHS diplomas to the families of James, Jimmy, Pell McIntosh, Hannah, Louise Wasserman. This morning, we award a CCHS diploma to the family of Maisie O'Donnell, and we invite them to the stage. Maisie is a member of the National Honor Society and was recently named an All-American academic. In meeting with these families, their courage is continually present. Perhaps our defining example of courage this morning is in having Lauren here with us and graduating with her classmates. We are inspired by her courage and her continued recovery. Courage is being able to continue on no matter what life brings you. These excerpts from Maya Angelou's poem, Continue, seem to capture what continuing on with courage could mean. Continue. My wish for you is that you continue. Continue to be who and how you are, to astonish a mean world with your acts of kindness. Continue to allow humor to lighten the burden of your tender heart. Continue, in a society dark with cruelty, to let the people hear the grandeur in the peals of your laughter. Continue, to let your eloquence elevate the people to heights they had only imagined. Continue, to remind the people that each other is as good as the other and that no one is beneath nor above you. Continue, to remember your own young years and look with favor upon the lost and the least and the lonely. Continue to put the mantle of your protection around the bodies of the young and defenseless. Continue to take the hand of the despised, diseased, and walk proudly with them. In the high street, some might see you and be encouraged to do likewise. Continue to plant a public kiss of concern on the cheek of the sick and the aged and the infirm, and count that as a natural action to be expected. Continue to let gratitude be the pillow upon which you kneel to overcome evil and welcome good. Continue to ignore no vision which comes to enlarge your range and increase your spirit. Continue to dare to love deeply and risk everything for the good thing. Continue, and by doing so, you and your work will be able to continue eternally. Take these lessons with you. Feel Maisie's, Hannah's, and Jimmy's spirit wherever you go. Take the courage of this moment to be anything you want it to be. Graduation is an end and a beginning. Graduation marks a moment in your life for courage. It's a time to reflect on all of the people in your lives who have mattered the most to you and everyone who has been a part of getting you to this day. It's a time to reflect on all you have personally accomplished, and simultaneously, it is a time to courageously dream about the possibilities of tomorrow. It is now my absolute pleasure to introduce the Concord-Carlisle High School Symphonic Band and Orchestra with their piece entitled "There Will Come Soft Rains" by Robert Sheldon.
Thank you. Good morning, Superintendent Dr. Hunter, members of the school committee, esteemed faculty and staff, proud families, and most importantly, the incredible class of 2025. Yeah. It's an honor to stand before you today, not just as your principals, but as witness to your remarkable journey. This class, perhaps more than any other, has shown us the true meaning of resilience, the unbreakable spirit of community, and the profound impact of simple, everyday kindness. You've navigated a high school experience unlike any other, facing moments that tested your resolve and demanded a depth of character beyond your years. There were days filled with academic challenges, late-night study sessions fueled by questionable amounts of caffeine, and the occasional existential crisis over a surprise quiz. But through it all, you've demonstrated an extraordinary ability to lean on one another, to lift each other, and to find strength in unity. That, class of 2025, is the essence of true courage. Your willingness to keep going together, even when the path is uncertain and the destination seems far away. You faced adversity with quiet dignity, a love for one another as individuals, and an unwavering commitment to supporting each other. That is a legacy far greater than any grade or award, a legacy you should be proud of beyond measure.
And what a path it's been. You didn't just walk these halls, you shaped our school's history, etching your names into the story of our school. It seems like just yesterday that you were wide-eyed ninth graders finding your way through our halls and stairwells. Yet you've grown to confidently claim those very spaces. Just last week, filling them with balloons and saran wrap for a truly legendary senior prank. Bravo, class of 2025. But your impact wasn't limited to clever antics. Who could forget the absolute dominance of our girls' swim and dive team, bringing home state championships 2 years in a row? This year, we celebrated 2 exceptional senior wrestlers who both reached the milestone of 100 match wins. In total, this impressive class boasts 25 NCAA interscholastic athletes, with 6 of you competing at the D1 level, showcasing your talents, hard work on a grand stage. And in this spring sports season, girls lacrosse enters the state tournament ranked as an impressive #1, signaling their fierce competitiveness. Meanwhile, boys tennis proudly holds the #5 spot, and boys lacrosse stands strong at #6. All in all, what an incredible display of athleticism and spirit.
And what about our talented musicians and singers, all of whom earned gold at MICA? And let's not forget our phenomenal debate team winning time and time again, boasting both state and 2 national champions. Yeah. How about our artistic triumphs? The Shrek musical, a masterpiece of green ogres, a sassy princess, and a donkey who truly found his voice. Through our fall plays, spring musicals, IQH Fest, and countless performances of all kinds, you've poured your hearts out. You also reminded us all that even when things are tough, there's always room for laughter, for song, and that coming together just makes things better. During your time here, you played, learned, sang, and gave to one another with all of your heart, and that's what truly matters.
But what stands out the most about the class of 2025 is that beyond the headlines and the standing ovations, you've also quietly, consistently, and powerfully embodied the spirit of kindness. We've seen it in the way you've welcomed new students, making sure no one felt lost or alone. We've witnessed it in the way you've mentored and tutored younger peers, sharing your wisdom and guiding them through their high school journeys. We've seen it on the court at our unified basketball games and on the track and field at our unified meets. You've shown encouragement to your peers while hiking a mountain in blustery temperatures with your Rivers and Revolutions cohort. You took care of each other as you traveled to Cuba, and some of you felt awful from the change in food and water. You gave the most epic goodbye and clap out to Mrs. Hammer on her last day of work at CCHS after 32 years of service here. You have respectfully watched your classmates present group projects, deliver dynamic speeches, or argue cases in moot court. These are the quiet gestures, the helping hands, the comforting words that often go unnoticed, but leave the deepest impressions. You are, collectively, champions not just in sports or theater or academics, but in empathy and compassion. To us, as your principals, walking away from your time spent at CCHS as kind and empathetic humans is the best gift you could give to us.
Speaking of gifts, do you remember the one I gave you for your opening day assembly? The one where I took you through all your CCHS version of the Eras Tour? Well, I'll refresh your memory just in case you've forgotten that special gift. You know I had to bring Taylor in her wisdom back into the fold one more time before we send you off and let you go. So 9th grade was your debut era. This year was all about new beginnings, finding your place, and starting the journey, much like Taylor's first album. 10th grade was your fearless era. You were gaining confidence and navigating teenage life with more certainty. You started taking risks, facing challenges head-on, and growing, just like the themes in the album Fearless. 11th grade was your red era. This year marked by intense emotions, important decisions, and a whirlwind of experiences similar to the nature of the album Red. It was a time of fun, exploration, and figuring out who you are, often with a mix of excitement, uncertainty, and of course, a little stress. And as seniors, you've just completed your 1989 era. This year was about embracing who you are, enjoying the moment, and preparing for the future. This was your year for celebrating achievements, stepping into leadership roles, and confidently planning your next moves as you prepare to close this significant chapter. As you stand on the precipice of your next great adventure, remember the journey you've taken here at CCHS. Each era has shaped you, taught you, and prepared you for what's to come. You've grown from young 9th graders to confident, capable young adults ready to write the next chapter of your lives. And as you step out into the world, I would be remiss if I didn't share some simple but brilliant advice from my favorite artist, T. Swift. In one of her interviews, Taylor said, "No matter what happens in life, be good to people. Being good to people is a wonderful legacy to leave behind."
And that's the message we want you to carry forward. Be kind. It's not just about being nice or polite. You all have that down. The thank yous you have spoken to your teachers as you've left their classes, the cafeteria staff the thank yous you've given to the cafeteria staff as you've moved through the lunch line, and to the bus drivers as you departed their bus have meant so much. But you, as a class, your kindness goes far beyond that. Your kindness is an active choice, a conscious effort to understand, to support, and to connect. In a world that can often feel fragmented and divisive, your ability to extend a genuine kindness has been and will be your greatest asset. You've learned through your experiences here that even in the face of profound challenges, joy can still be found in connection, in shared laughter, and in the simple act of being there for one another. Hold on to that lesson.
As you step out into the world, remember the community you built here. Remember the lessons learned, not just from textbooks, from one another. The lessons of perseverance, of courage, and of the incredible strength that comes from unity and connection. Remember the laughter, the joy, and even the moments of struggle that ultimately made you stronger. So CCHS Class of 2025, go out and make your next era your best one yet. And above all, remember the kindness. Carry it with you. Spread it generously. Be the person who makes someone else's day a little brighter, a little easier, a little more joyful. Be the person who embodies the spirit of compassion and understanding. Because in a world that often feels complex and uncertain, kindness is the most powerful, most enduring force we have. It is your superpower. Use it wisely and often. Class of 2025, you are ready. You are brilliant. You are kind. Get out there and make us proud. Congratulations.
It is now my pleasure to invite to the stage Veronica Moy, Senate Moderator.
Hi, everyone. First, thank you to everyone here today for your time and years of support for the class of 2025. And also, congratulations to us. We've been through difficult things over a time through elementary school, middle school, and to now. But especially so in these past few weeks, everyone has been through things that no classmate, friend, or family member should ever have to go through. But even so, we came to school, we finished our school year, and we are here today in all these seats together. And so this morning, there are 3 things I would like to say. The first is that there is never again going to be a time like this where we are just barely adults and at home with our childhood friends and family. Yes, we'll graduate college or we'll travel to exciting places. We'll have so many good moments in our lives, but there's never again going to be this time, right now, that we're with those that know us the most. We're never going to be 18 or 17 years old sharing this summer. Even when or if we come back, it'll be different. There's not going to be another time where every single person here right now is all together again. And I know this seems sad, but this is an opportunity that we have been given. And so my second point is how proud we should all be. We might view this graduation as just a procedural moment of our lives, but it's the culmination of our grandparents' work, their parents' work, our parents' work, the work of our teachers and instructors, but also, of course, our work throughout our entire lives thus far. So all of us graduates and our loved ones all deserve to be incredibly proud. We deserve the time to appreciate what we've all done. We're always doing things, planning things, and going places. We should take a break and relax a bit in these upcoming months. This is our last chance to do so for a while. And so the last thing is about the United Nations World Happiness Report. So the UN makes a distinction between 2 types of happiness. The first is affective happiness, which describes short bursts of joy characterized by, for example, having fun with friends or riding a roller coaster. The second type is evaluative happiness. This comes when a person has consistently good health, belonging, safety, and can look back on their life contentedly. And the UN considers evaluative happiness in their World Happiness Report, a list dominated by countries like Denmark, Norway, and Finland. And so why is this important? We're here now because we're all capable of picking ourselves up, figuring it out, even when we're upset, exhausted, or unwilling. We're all capable of locking in and doing an essay overnight and going to hours of practice, then passing 3 tests the next day. We can do all of that. We know that whatever we want to do in the future, we can do. We might be chasing accomplishments and milestones in life that signal to ourselves and everyone else that we're an achieved person. For example, receiving promotions or buying a house. But these don't have to be our metrics of success. We can define that on our own. Our happiness doesn't have to be confined to these singular moments of massive achievement. What good is a promotion if you have no friends or family to celebrate it with? What good is a house if you don't take care of yourself enough to enjoy it? Instead, just as we must live in these remaining moments of childhood, we must also live in our lives. So, once we take the time to be proud of ourselves, relax, and prepare ourselves for the fast approaching future, we will go out into the world and find things we want to do, love to do, and we can find our own definitions of success and happiness that guide us through life that, as we are today, we are proud of. Thank you again, everyone here, for your support of the class of 25, and congratulations to all of us.
It is now my pleasure to invite the senior class president, Hayes Gardner, to the stage.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much, Mr. Miller and Ms. Stahl, for allowing me to speak. I want to start by thanking my mom and dad and my two sisters who have been with me through anything and everything. I love you. I wanted to take a second in these joyful times to note the absence we all feel. Jimmy, Maisie, and Hannah, we will remember and honor you forever. When it really hit me that I would soon have to be up here talking to you, I honestly was at a loss of what to say. I want to say something impactful, something inspirational, something that will really stick in your heads as you head into the world. I settled upon sharing the most important lesson that I have learned in my 18 years of life, and that is to be yourself. As I'm sure many of you know, I am a big sweater. If you saw me anytime on the prom dance floor or after a health and fitness class in the hallway, you witnessed me drenched head to toe. Honestly, I am the worst sweater I know, and in the past, it has been a major insecurity of mine. Freshman year, I would walk out of Miss Bruno's gym class, having just played kickball or capture the flag, with my armpits dark and my hair drenched. I would climb the stairs, rushing to class as many commented on my scary wet appearance. But despite the comments that would often hurt my feelings, or the odd looks from the upperclassmen in the hallways, I never stopped competing in gym class. You see, every class I was faced with a choice. I'm an extremely competitive person, particularly when it comes to gym class activities, and found joy in putting a lot of effort into floor hockey or pickleball. But with my sweating issues, I could either be complacent and dry, putting in minimal effort, or I could be sweaty and glorious. Thank you. Over the past couple of years, I feel that I have altered myself many times, often for approval and validation from others. And through many ups and downs in my life, I have found that I am happiest as me, unfiltered and oftentimes sweaty. And I'm not saying this isn't difficult. It is one of the hardest things you can do in a world in which our actions are scrutinized and standards are set so impossibly high. To be true to yourself, you must accept the fact that you will face rejection in many degrees. But if you find yourself altering who you are to make you more acceptable to a group of people, then those people don't deserve your light. As you all move forward into the world, wherever you may go, you will be faced with many choices, socially, professionally, personally. And through each choice, each action, I want you to sweat. I want you to dance at that party, to laugh with a stranger, to be kind to all, and most importantly, to be yourself. Because in the end, the only person you spend a lifetime with is yourself. So why not choose to love that person? Thank you. Thank you. It is now my honor to introduce this year's faculty speaker, Mr. Will Kameza. Will Kameza is an English teacher in Concord-Carlisle's Rivers and Revolution program. Before joining the Rivers program, he was the leader of the 9th grade Maple team. Will holds a BA in English from Boston College and a Master's of Divinity degree from Harvard Divinity School. Will has been certified as an outdoor expedition leader by the National Outdoor Leadership School and the Appalachian Mountain Club. His writing has been published in the literary magazine Appalachia and featured in the anthology New Wilderness Voices. Prior to teaching, Will was a backcountry ranger and a caretaker in the mountains of northern New England. He is an avid hiker whose adventures include an Appalachian Trail through hike. He lives on a small farm in Harvard, MA, with his family, dog, cats, chickens, and sheep. I also have never called him Will before. Please help me welcome Mr. Kameza.
Good morning. Thanks, Hayes. I'm sweaty too. Members of the school committee, Dr. Hunter, Principals Miller and Stahl, Dr. Green, Miss Maines, faculty and staff, my beloved colleagues, family and friends, both here and out there, wherever you are, it is an honor to be here and to address you, the class of 2025. I have spent a lot of time in my life on trails, countless hours, in fact, and thousands of miles. Many of those miles around here, many of them with many of you. I've done this despite, or partly because, I have a poor sense of direction. I've gotten lost a lot in mountain fog, snowy woods, desert washes, and many times on unfamiliar streets, those many years ago before Google Maps walked the earth. I've been lost often enough that I can easily summon the feelings associated with those moments. A flutter of rising concern, a sudden heightening of attention, a quick inventory of memory in hopes that prior experience might shed some light on the territory ahead. So I've recognized this feeling when it's arisen elsewhere in my life. I felt lost trying to figure out where to go to college, what to study, and later what career to pursue. I was bewildered by the intensity of falling in love and starting a family. There have been moments when I've woken up and felt my life more than a little bit shorn of purpose. And there have been times when I've felt unmoored and cast adrift, as many of us have felt recently by the experience of grief. It's not just me. It seems that feeling lost is part of what it means to be human. Forget adolescent angst, quarter-life, midlife crises. Feeling lost is part of the bedrock of human experience, just below the surface, cropping up whenever our lives are stretched thin. Maybe this isn't all bad. Maybe feeling lost is nature's way of reminding us that we should never confuse our mental map of the world with the real thing. Feeling lost offers us an opportunity for clarity. When it feels like the ship is sinking, you'll develop a clear eye for what floats. Feeling lost offers a chance to pause, to listen for the guidance of a quiet but insistent voice that, as the poet Mary Oliver writes, you'll slowly recognize as your own. Maybe you feel a little lost now. If not, wait a while. It'll happen soon enough. So, from a lifetime of disorientation, I'll offer a little advice. When you're lost, they say, you'll need a compass and a map. The former for general direction, the latter to deal with the realities on the ground. Let your compass direct you toward awe. By awe, I mean the vast thing of which you long to be a part, something bigger than yourself which calls to you. This may mean a place. I want to live in New York City. It may mean a field of activity, like I need to be involved in music. It may mean that you aspire to be like people whose ethical actions you admire. I want to be like those first responders, or that religious leader, or that teacher, or that grandparent. It may mean that you feel compelled to join a righteous cause, or, as it has meant for me, a need to be immersed in nature. Note that awe is a social impulse. It frees us from the prison of self-regard and moves us toward engagement with others. It aims for what Brian Eno has called scenius, a deep entanglement in a web of relationships, ideas, and practices rather than individual genius. And it should challenge you. You'll know you're heading the right way if your path requires you to draw from a font of strength and wisdom that you didn't know you had. So, if awe is your compass, what then is your map? I'd suggest that in order to find your way, you need to follow the path of need. In other words, does anyone else need you to go this way? Will walking this trail allow you to actively do good for others? Will it allow you to take the skills and the strengths that you've gained and to give them away? Here's some good news. The world is full of need. It needs good scholars and scientists to help us think clearly. It needs brilliant dancers and athletes to remind us of the possibilities of grace and grit. It needs capable engineers and mechanics to solve problems. It needs honorable soldiers and police officers. It needs, more than ever, the beauty of art and music. It needs people who practice compassion at home and in our common life. It needs people who are able to be joyful, though, as Wendell Berry writes, they have considered all the facts. In this sense, the job market is excellent. Finding a way to make your life a gift to others is the foundation for an abiding sense of joy and meaning. But be warned, a life focused on the world's need is not easy. As Dostoevsky writes, love in action is a harsh and dreadful thing compared to love in dreams. And so it is. Any trail worth the walking will be difficult, sometimes stony, often uphill, rainy at just the wrong moment. But maybe that's just as well. Comfort and ease are relative goods, and I wish for you all plenty of both. Ultimately, though, you're called to something higher. And if you find yourself going down a road that centers personal gain or pleasure while stunting your capacity for compassion and generosity, beware. That's a dead end. No money, no position of power or influence will redeem it. You'll need to change your path. And one of the beautiful things about life is that it's never too late. We are never done becoming who we will be. So, a final benediction, courtesy of the great wilderness writer Ed Abbey. May your trails be crooked, winding, leading to the most amazing views. May your mountains rise into and above the clouds. May your rivers flow without end, where something strange and more beautiful and more full of wonder than your deepest dreams waits for you. And, class of 2025, when you do get lost, may you find yourselves as we have found you, strong, resilient, good-humored and big-hearted, brilliant and brave. Congratulations to all of you.
Thank you, Will. I would like to introduce Julie Viola of the Concord-Carlisle Regional School District Committee, who will confer the diplomas to the class of 2025. Ms. Viola, the members of the class of 2025 presented to you today have successfully completed their high school education and have properly satisfied the graduation requirements set forth by the state of Massachusetts and the Concord-Carlisle Regional School District. To present the members of the class of 2025, I also introduce their advisors, Hannah Bruno and Andrew Fall. To the class of 2025, once you walk in front of the stage and receive your diploma, please pause for a moment at it's actually one of our old COVID markers. So we thought we'd bring that back for you just for fun. So you're going to stand on that as a memory and smile big and take your picture. Okay, great. Ms. Bruno and Mr. Fall, please present our graduates.
Are we ready? All right. Ian Hayes Gardner, the third. Jillian Lauren Brennan. Stoddard Cole Healy. Alexander Junha Ko. Whitney Lynn Kosiba. Natalie Rose Beckman. Lydney Charles. Veronica Kritaya Moy. Catherine Claire Wang. Allison Ming Hu-Wei Liu. Seiji Ansel Ma. Felicity Sin Chu Chung. Anika Ambadi. Alexander James Shriggs. Lincoln Andrew Green. Christina Anna Kane. Reese Addison Phillips. Sam Edward Agranat.
Mahdi Ali Yaqub al-Darawisha. Mahdi Yassin Jabbar al-Thuwani. Simon Bausch Alexander. Anas Mohammed Alu. Sarah Ann Alter. Zaria Samia Alves. Rachel Sophia Anderson. Okay. Daniel Angus Kirkstein. Sarah Jean Anjorian. George Gatan Jamula Anusa. Marcus David Wu Atkins. Trevor Matthew Bailey. Harris Murray Augusto Belazzi. Lucas Montbach Bartlett. Joao Victor Bastos Santos. Weston George Bateman. Allison Christine Beck. Rami Abdullah Benamida. Naomi Lenore Benyo. Charlotte Amelia Bergstrom.
Kai Alexander Biddle. Marcus Andre Bierke. Richard Anthony Blair. Julien Louis Bocquion. Alyssa Rose Bono. Ellen D'Amato Spargus. Lorenzo Nathaniel Boschke. Olivia Victoria Botfield. William Halliday Botfield. Matthias Schaffner Bout. James McCormick Boyle. Ryder Alexander Brady. James Andrew Bramley. Samuel Asher Brock. Natalie Mee Brown. Andrew Noah Magnuson Bruns. Holly Caitlin Bunnage. Lola Cabrera. Mariana Cadavid. Christopher Ryan Callback.
Quinn Joseph Colleran. Michael Kerry Lee. Eloisa Camargo. Lauren Lee Carey. Matthew Edward Carlton. Abigail Marjorie Cash. Oscar Demir Cavallo. Krista Rose Seeley. George Herbert Chambers. Harper Adelaide Chapman. Sophia Murtaza Charawala. Joseph Alexander Clark. Cameron Baker Colbert. Theodore James Collins. John Philip Connell III. Elizabeth Casey Cook. Emery Leo Elizabeth Cornforth. Isabella Angelique Kudo. Avery Ann Cox. Isabel Adams Kroll.
Lauren Angelina Costa. Gavin McCormick Darling. Allison Mary Devasian. Eliezer Diaz de Souza. Caitlin Marquez Decius. Carolyn Margaret DeRosa. Hector Dersey. Catherine Margaret Dillon. Brendan Richard Douglas. Tristan Anders Dressler. Caden Merrill Dunham. Ashton Solange Duplessis. Carolyn Helen Eaton. Samuel Thomas Elliott. Audria Sarah Erasmus. Oliver Todd Erston. Tyler Jackson Fahey. Jack Patton Fatal. Tiana Rupa Felix. Jermaine Brendan Tillman Fernandez.
Sophia Victoria Ferrara. Michael Thomas Fink. Sophia Anna Fiorenza. Robert Grady Graydon Flynn. Henry Calder Flint. Anu Emma Inamoto Fong. Adam Samuel Folds. Andrew William Folds. Catherine Francini. Ella Catherine Gage. Noah Heru Getchell. Abigail Faye Gibson. J. Everett Gore. Briella Godfrey. Sean Joseph Grace. Kiara Orlando Gray. Ryan Setrag Gubenlian. Andre Dois Haddad. Gordon Mullican Hall. Katie Cussin Hahn.
Isabella Rose Hackman. Warren Patrick Hansel. Adrian Lewis Richard Schnadig. Henry Harold Hanselman. Gabriel Leo Darcy Hart. Maurice Joshua Harvey. Caroline Hannah Haskell. Catherine Eileen Haslam. William Tamaz Haas. Gretchen Ava Headland. Itai Heim. Alexander von Henninghausen. Kai Jansen Henning. Vale Beverly Henry Hansen. Cole Mark Henschke. Michael George Herbster. Lindsay Elise Herman. Cesar Augusto Hernandez. Aiden Conroy Hickey. Alana Marine Hill.
Luca Ty Hislop. Aiden Rory Hitchcock. Nafisa Chaudhry Hutha. Elizabeth Tertulia Ludes Horner. Edward John Holden. Yeah. William Benjamin Hoover. Jacob Henry Huff. Hannah Isabel Hughes. Kate Annabelle Hughes. Max Ashton Hunter. Elijah Gray Hoopy. Josephine Rhiannon Hurley. Rosalie Woodman Hutchinson. Peter James Jansen. Claire Elizabeth Jennings. Owen Edward Jensen. Aaron Michael Jonkus. Sarah Catherine Yonchik. Alina Francesca Jones. Brendan Robert Joyce.
Gabriella Lund Kakis. Courtney Davis Cockstein. Alexander Francis Kaminsky. Stella Abigail Kaplowitz. Ibrahim Asif Khan. Suhani Kandawal. Afra Kapadia Kasim. Mackenzie Daly Kirtland. Taylor John Ladd. Amelia Catherine Lamont. Emlyn Davis Lease. Eric Ethan Lee. August David Lee Kovac. Henry Martin Legault. Grayson Fabrizio Lentini. Phoebe Estella Lewis. Sophia Lau. Cole Jerome Liazzo's Coffee. Ian Lynn. Isaac Matthew Lynn.
Zaria Neve Lopes Thomas. Jaden Josmani Lopez. Catherine Ava Lynch.
Eva.
Daniel Christopher Yusuf Lynch. Gunnar Patrick Lyons. Hannah Celeste Lyons. Logan Charles Lyons. Sophie Eloisa Mailer. Abigail Jordan Mahoney. Tanvi Malav. Emerson Jean Mannion. Isabel Marie Martino. Isabella Grace Marks. Miles Winter Mataliano. Ava Ezel Macaulay. Reese Elizabeth McCullough. Molly Elizabeth McCullough. Amelia Claire McDade. Spencer Jeffrey McKee.
Emerson Jennifer McNeil. Ava Grace Michantono. Eric S. Miller. Anya Milescu. Owenchi Moyes. Lorelei Genevieve Monahan. Samantha Elizabeth Monahan. Henry Edward Morgan. Tegan Catherine Morrissey. Dungu Morori. Thomas Colm Mulvaney. Gwendolyn Ianu Muno. Carly Ann Much. Edward Seymour Miles. Gabriel Oliver Nager. Jaden Xavier Nazario. Jack Warren Nugent. Jonathan William O'Keefe. Olivia Kate O'Sullivan. Ben Montgomery Ohanian.
Ian Joseph Ormsby. Benjamin Feldman Ostrovsky. Eric Glenn Richard Palmer. Sophia Pansera Marino. Joseph Park. Sophia Jesu Park. Ava Elizabeth Pescucci. Tegan Dovin Snehal Patel. Kylan Carnegie Pavlik. Marcel Thomas Pichatti. Jonathan George Peppercorn. Jay Grayson Parada. John Anthony Peish. Mateo Curran Pimenta. Destiny Pontes Perez. Jamari Paulo Pires. Benjamin Casil Pixley. Isabel Maria Poole. Zachary Robert Postler. Hadley Capron Potter.
Alexander Keith Prey. Maria Angelica Price. Adrian Charles Priol Ritz. Matthew Wenjal Chien. Lisa Johanna Nicolene Radstake. Rodney Garrett Ray, Jr. Amelia Sophie Razak. Erica Mai Richmond. Luke Sarantakis Reed. Delaney Grant Remington. Darwin Vincent Ritchie Nash. Evan Tyler Riley. Mateo Rivero. Gabriel Higgins Robichaux. Tudor Brad Rosca. Gemma Frances Ross. Evan Campbell Rowe. Emma Louise Rowland. Megan Marie Saez. Sindri Raphael Salazar.
Anthony James Scaduto. Andrew Thomas Schofield. Renai Gaurang Shah. Rohan Sharma. Mairead Granfield Shea. Addison Kate Shen. Elias William Seifer. Christopher Dalton Sim. Daniel Anthony Simmons. Nora Gail Smith. Grady Trent Snar. Samuel Pratt Snell. Connor Robert Sones. William Robert Spring. Juliet Jolie Stansler. Tess Elizabeth Markin. Charles Carlson Stone. Thomas Carlson Stone. Alexandra Page Stubblebine. Henry Poet Sullivan. Austin Sun.
Lucian Gray Sun. Helen Cronin Sutton. Jason Thomas Swain. Andre Tang. Alexander Thorne Theodoropoulos. Aiden Nicholas Tucker. Eugene Jung Yunal. Ryan Higgins Valentine. Alexander Paul Valle. Jameson Lloyd Velez. Z Wang. Isabel Bryson Weaver. Alexander May Zhang North Wei. Amy Nicole Weingartner. Joshua Martin Wiener. Josephine Isabel Wington. Olivia Victoria Williams. Callista Yin Lam Wang. Kian Edward Wanzik. Anna Elizabeth Woodward.
Ren Elena Waraby. Max Alexander Wynn. Faye Serena Yang Sadie. Audrey Beliz Yeanman. Eleanor Naomi Yoshida. Isaac Shicheng Yu.
Wait for him to get to his seat. Okay. Graduates, you may now move your tassels from the right side to the left. And now, with hearty congratulations and our sincere best wishes, I declare the class of 2025 officially dismissed. Congratulations, class of 2025.